is going on, everyone? Thank you so much for coming back today. Thank you so much for taking time today. Just click on the video. It truly, truly means the world to me. I just want to come on here and make a quick video about some movies that me and my wife had watched over the weekend. But if you're watching this video and you are like me and my wife, where we have our food, we sit down, and then there's the dreaded, what are we going to watch? And then we spend time going through the channels, going through the different streaming apps, try to figure out what we're going to watch. By the time we get something picked out, our food is now cold. So, I'm here to help you with that. So, we did watch 2 movies. It was spur of the moment. Just found them on Netflix, decided to click on them. I think you guys would thoroughly enjoy these if you guys were looking for movies to watch. These are 2 very good movies that me and my wife both enjoyed. So, I'm going to start off with both these will be found on Netflix. So the first one is the movie Nowhere. Nowhere is rated R. It has a runtime of 1 hour and 46 minutes. Has a score on Rotten Tomatoes of 76%. Now that is an audience score, so this is not the critic score. I tend to look more at the audience score anyway. I feel like the audience, knows a little bit better than the critics. I feel like the critics kind of knock things down too much. Premise of the story is husband and wife, Nico and Mia, are trying to escape this foreign country that what they're doing is taking all of the pregnant women and children and basically getting rid of them. Food has become scarce in this country, so they are eliminating anyone that is not going to contribute to the society. So when the movie starts up, they are taken by this team that is trying to smuggle them out of the country. They do have a bunch of women, some husbands with them, some children that are trying to sneak out of the country via like a cargo ship that goes on a ship. They get to the loading dock, and then her and her husband are separated. So he is taken into a separate shipping container. Now there is some holes in the cargo bin, like had been shot, so that way they can kind of see what is going on. So she sees her husband go into this other shipping container. Not a real big spoiler here, but they are kind of stopped before they can get onto the ship. Some soldiers come onto the ship where she is hiding. She does have to hide. Everyone on the cargo ship is murdered. Everyone but Mia. She is hidden, and so they do not find her. They get rid of the bodies, and they put the shipping container on the ship. So after all that is said and done, she is on the shipping container. On the ship, it hits some rough waters. Her container is thrown overboard, along with the one that her husband's in. She can see it. There's very distinct markings on the side to let her know that is her husband's one. And so she knows that she is in the water at this point. The container starts taking on water. That's where I'm going to stop right there. The movie for me was just 1 hour and 49 minutes of just pure anxiety for me. No, it is your typical survival movie, 100%. Different things come her way where she has to adjust and adapt to each situation. Never in any moment was I bored of the story. I was completely hooked on what was going to happen next for her. Now, she is pregnant. She does have to give birth inside the shipping container, all alone. There is no food on board. So it is a true amazing story of survival. As for me, it was a great story that was told. Now it is in a different language, so it is English dubbed over. It didn't really bother me though. There wasn't really a lot of talking anyway. It's kind of like one of those Castaway movies where it's kind of quiet most of the movie anyway. So it didn't bother me. But this is not a kid-friendly movie by any means. So keep the kids in the bedroom. You guys watch this by yourself. Get up on the couch, make you a bowl of popcorn, watch this movie. I definitely give this movie, as far as everything taken in, the scenes, the acting, everything like that. I thought it was very well done. For me, I would give this movie a 7.5. Watchability, I'd probably never watch this movie again. Just because I know the story now. You know the ending. But as far as the one time you watch it, it is very good. But I highly recommend you guys check it out. Movie number 2 for me. So this was another one that was spare of the moment. We just clicked on it and decided to watch it. I had not heard anything else about it. Reptile, starring Alicia Silverstone, Benicio del Toro, and Justin Timberlake. This movie took me by surprise. I gotta admit it. This movie very, very, very well done. It is a very slow burn. It is a lot of dialogue, most of the time, but whenever the dialogue is going on, it was just like I was captivated watching the show. Del Toro, when he is on screen, I didn't focus on anything else but him. He just demands the attention of the room that he's in, the screen. Man, it is basically, the premise of this movie is, it is a murder mystery. Del Toro is married to Alicia Silverstone. They moved to a new city because Del Toro kind of came into some trouble at his old city. So they're in a fresh start in a new city. He is a police detective. They get called to a homicide of this real estate agent inside the home that she was showing for a client. Justin Timberlake is also a real estate agent working for the same firm. Now, in this movie, he's kind of a mama's boy kind of way. The mom that she's in everything. She's the snotty mom in like every movie she's in. That's his mom in this movie. So she kills that role because that's like her only role she does is the snotty mom role. So she kills it in this one. But no, also we have Michael Pitts, who plays a very intriguing character, very mysterious. I love his storyline as well. Basically, the whole movie is going through, you are a suspect of everyone that's in the movie. You always wonder, did this guy do it? I don't know. Why do you have that? It's constantly like that the whole entire movie, where they do very, very well to make it seem like everyone is a suspect in this movie. Me and my wife, as we was watching it, we really didn't have it figured out until almost the very end. The ending, I thought is very well done. I thought it ended the way it should have ended. No complaints from me on this one as well. But to kind of recap everything for Reptile, I think the casting was excellent. I think the storyline and pacing was excellent. I think the cinematography was great. You have these shots where they're traveling to these houses, and it's just, you see like the beautiful countryside. It's just such a very well done, very well done movie. Del Toro plays that part of the gritty cop with a troubled past. Man, he plays that so freaking well. For me, on this movie, I would have to give this movie an 8.5 out of 10. I truly loved it. But as soon as I got done watching this movie, I went and looked on the Rotten Tomatoes. Like I said, I gave this movie an 8. Critics had gave this movie a 43%. The audience had gave this movie an 81%. So that can kind of tell you where you range. But I'm curious to hear from you guys. I want you guys, if you have watched these movies, drop me a comment down below. I would love to hear from you guys. See what your take was on it. If you've not and you're looking for something to watch, these two movies, I promise you they will be very good for you guys to watch. We both enjoyed these movies, so hopefully you guys will too. That's all I have for you guys today. Mom, I love you, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks, guys.